but he kind of muffed that one a little bit, but he ended up getting out with Fritchik running. So we'll take it.
Oh, Pepsi, welcome back. So far, it's been it's an odd game. I mean, I already knew it was going to be a weird, odd, game going into it. But it's, I mean, I don't think we could say if this game is good or bad yet. It honestly, I think when I googled it, I think it said it took like it was like a 10 or 12 hour playthrough. So it's, this is definitely a solid 2 streams. It might be a little over. It might be 2 and then like a little bit more of a.
Your boys did it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's San Diego taking on Baltimore. First pitch coming at you right after the break. I ain't never gonna take my life away. They just wanna live my lifestyle. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Vinny Pasquantino, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Henderson gets under it. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner.
And first offering is fouled off. Scherzer deals. And that one in the air center field. Griffey gets under it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missed.
No, that's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Junior makes the catch. And that is that.
I'm muted, damn it. Owen Wheeler, how you doing? Good to see you.
And we're back. And
no, I'm not
starting
muted,
this one,
no, you can
Chris
hear me.
Sale.
Well, this guy lives and dies
Hit that
with
follow
his
button,
slider,
guys,
and it's
on
a
the
good
TikTok.
one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball.
Red and
but
Purple App,
he's
how you guys
backwards a
doing?
little
Hope you
bit,
guys are all
works off
doing
the
well.
slider, and then when the fastball comes,
Alex
it can
Gilbert,
add
how
a
you
little
doing? Good to see
velocity
you.
in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Bobby Witt Jr., the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Come on, drop. Fudge. Oh!
And
oh my God.
For a base hit. So a runner
all right.
aboard to start the inning.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back to the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Henderson makes his way towards it, brings it in, and there's one down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Junior. Mike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss.
What's going on? Everybody's favorite MLB player, past or present.
That misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
In the dirt. Runner on the move. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Ryan, what's going on?
Scherzer, 40 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2006. Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a pitch. Ball. This one in the dirt. Conine gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Just misses.
That's the ball.
Full count now.
Count's full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
That's a slider for a strike. This to center field. Junior snags it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. So here's Scherzer. Swing at a ground ball. And that one handled to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second. 2 outs. And now it's Brandon Lau. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
just off the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Got him. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Vinny, how you doing?
Sale back to work. Fought off foul. Little chopper.
Frederick, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. How's your day going?
Got him swinging. And one away. So up next, Ricky Henderson.
Ooh.
Gets him to chase
Russell
after
P,
that
how you
one.
doing?
0 balls, 1 strike.
Ah.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff.
Ooh, why did I swing so
Another,
early?
and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now here is David Ortiz.
Oh.
Swinging
Oh,
the
daddy.
ball lifted left field.
Oh, daddy. Oh. Oh, no.
And that will
Damn.
end the inning.
That's fucking bullshit.
New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Max Scherzer
Juan
goes
Castro,
to
how you
work.
doing? Good to see you. That right dude, how you doing?
Slider right there.
You're in the right spot. You're in the real tight spot.
0-1.
Woo!
And that one lifted in the air center field.
He
Junior
popped
under
it out, sir. And then called it.
and makes the grab. One up, one down.
He shall be
So
out.
the batting order turns over. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air.
He shall be out again.
And Ricky Henderson the
time
grab.
Ricky shall
And that
touch
quickly 2 away.
Brian, the
Now here
surly
is
one.
Cameron Meisner.
doing?
0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Anyone in the purple app or the red app? What is up? TikTok, what is good?
Yeah,
Talk
he
to me,
swings and misses,
all
and
you
it's nothing
fine
wrong.
human
No
beings.
ball, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss at a slider.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side.
3
He
out.
takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh, Ellie.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a foul ball. Sale delivers.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Not sure if he could be
1
in
and 2's
more
the
of
count.
a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
1 out, bases empty. Outside low, 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 7.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Ooh, come on now, guys and gals.
And that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
2 strikes.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. On to the fourth.
Leading
now the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
Max Scherzer back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And Ricky Henderson the grab. Griffin Conine will hit next.
Number 18, Griffin Conine.
Hit in the air left field. Henderson moves under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Pudge Rodriguez.
Now back.
Went down on strikes his first time through.
Rodriguez.
That one drilled left field. Reaches down. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albie.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And there's the ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now batting.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Jeffrey
0-1 so far. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that's in the dirt. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Junior, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's downstairs and outside. Conine makes the catch for the out. Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Jeff
Hector, what's going on?
Scherzer back to work. Inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Junior has this one sized up. Nabs it. One down. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball there.
3T, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat.
One down, base is empty. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Henderson moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batter.
Lau at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Two-Tone Sports, what's going on? How you doing?
Bottom of the inning. Now, Ricky Henderson. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Ortiz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. On the ground to 3rd. Boggs. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Good to see you in the chat.
Oh, 0-2 now. Base hit, left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for 2nd. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Line drive. And it's into the gap. Henderson rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Trevor Hoffman on the pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at 2nd as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Meisner in the box now as he leaves that one up high. He was late there, strike one. Hoffman,
1-1.
he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three. Wade Bogsdale, 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off to the right. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 0-2. In the air, left field, Henderson. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Cut on and lifted in the air, Crow Armstrong. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 the count. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun.
Henderson, quick feed to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Fish owner.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Out towards right center field for Armstrong. Corrals it, and there's 1 down. And now the DH, Jeff McNeil.
Designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Trains female carry, what's going on?
Number 3, Jackson.
1 out,
Merrill.
Runner at second. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Rips that one to right. Armstrong makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Brandon Lau, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Mark Davis.
Grayson, how you doing, brother?
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the
coming in
pen
the
with a
chat.
lefty
Thanks for
hitter
liking the
coming
live.
out. I think it's a
Hope
good
you're doing
move.
well.
I know I never liked when opposing
He's
teams did
chilling
that
here,
to me.
playing some ranked. Sticking it up, losing 1-0 right now.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that
Yeah,
first
win this
pitch
game
out of the
here.
hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Thanks for the likes, brother.
And a swing and a miss.
Look out.
Huge
Let's go.
strikeout there.
Let's go.
Bottom of the 7th, and here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Up the middle. Let's go.
On the ground. And it's through for a
Let's
hit.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so
batter,
great
number
job
7.
there,
Hell
stepping
yeah.
up to the
Let's go.
challenge.
Let's
To
go.
me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball,
Ooh,
and put it in
fuck.
play.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Got it.
Yeah.
Covered plenty of distance
Not like
there. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to
Now
put it
batting,
into
the
his
right fielder.
highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Crow Armstrong swings through it for strike 1. Pop up here, third base side. Boggs under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
We good runners, but we don't fucking score.
Ricky Henderson
Now
digs
batting,
in now.
the left
Goes
fielder,
0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Henderson.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
With the tying run on at first. Here the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside.
Ooh.
Fouled off down
Damn.
the right side.
Brian Bling, how you doing, brother? Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Konai gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out.
Brian Bing, what's going on?
We're at the top of the 8th.
Leading off
There's the
for the
shortstop
Bombers,
at
the
the play.
shortstop,
Gunnar
Gunnar
Henderson.
Henderson.
First pitch
That's it.
doesn't find
Ball.
the zone. Davis, a 6'4 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Coach JNYC, what's going on?
Breaking ball misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. 0 for 3 in this one. Puts a bunt down. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Brian M.
And
what's
welcome
going
back
on?
to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the first baseman,
dude,
David Ortiz.
Mike, what's going on? Sorry,
Sale back to work.
Mr. Chat. It's gonna
Swing
drop,
a
drop,
ball
drop,
hit
drop,
out
drop,
towards
drop.
left center field.
Come on.
He's got it, and there's one down.
Here's
the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Outfield deep here, tried to prevent anything over their heads.
What's your vote? Who I moved to
And that one is in for a strike.
Pirates, or
1-1.
Damn.
Big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding
Is that
job
either
of
Braves or
spinning the
White
baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Come on. How was
And that is out of play.
Very late.
The 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul.
Come on now. Can we get some shit?
Late swing, foul to
Great
the left.
shot. What's going on?
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that
JP, how you
fastball
doing?
was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Griffin Kona now at the plate. 1 for 3. This one in the air, right field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Griffey on his horse. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that is that.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
Last chance for the home team. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
He's going to bring in his closer, of course.
Junior. Now pitching. Michael Kopech.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And it's strike 2.
Oh, why am I doing this shit?
That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ozzy always up to the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side.
Come on.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Way high.
1-2.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
And fouled off. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can...
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher.
or
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Scorpions going up against the Burritos. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Johnny Cueto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Swingin's currently the team leader in runs batted in. That one finds the zone. And that's how this game gets started. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Brandon Lau now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out, and he dives back in time.
That is good. The left fielder,
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
I would say
swinging a foul straight back.
Why don't answer, Mike?
Here's your 1. And that's
Chicago
outside.
Chicago doesn't need 2 teams.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah.
That's inside. And he gets back in. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw.
Yeah,
and
baby.
Very nicely done for the out.
Yeah, got it, Polanco.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And getting the start, Nolan Ryan.
Oh,
Chris,
wow.
what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity of the fastball. He'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
Watch a little bit
and
when
the
I
next
change.
pitch is way outside.
Doing a great job at it, man.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. kicks and fires.
Oh, that ball is.
A solo shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Let's fucking go, Ozzy.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singing. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. On to first. Inning over. Second inning set to go. Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fouled off. He was late. Cueto, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jeff McNeil now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball down the left field line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's 2 down. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Witt settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Bryant back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Grounds 1 to short.
In there.
Not
Let's
in
go,
time.
Bobby.
An infield knock to start the inning. And now Ricky Henderson. Runner takes off. Out to short. Over to Lau. Relay to first. Double play. And now David Ortiz.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now is Corey Seager. Hit in the air, center field. Junior should have this one. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Cody Bellinger. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle, and that chance handled. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Shea Langoliers the next to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Inside and hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In the dirt, blocked. To second, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Strike 2.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Outside with a breaking ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a 3rd baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2. Struck him out looking. Here's Jordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Liner snagged at first. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Griffey gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom four, leading off, Ozzie Albies.
The designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second.
Double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And he can't come up with it. Albies makes the turn at second. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. And now Ken Griffey Jr. grounded out his first time. And he swings through that one.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side.
0-2.
And the throw, he's out at third. Foul ball still 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Ground ball right side. A dive. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. In the dirt. Can't quite pick it. And that would have been a beautiful play.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
The fuck. Come on.
Freeman hauls it in for the out. 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1.
WW dropout. What's going on?
Ricky first pitch swinging.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and
there goes Junior. And he got him. Strike. And we're back. Next to the dish is Freddie. Cueto back to work. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
It's all right.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Henderson moves under it. And that is that.
All right.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bellinger pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Fluence, man, what's going on?
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And here comes Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Swinging a foul out of play. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-1. Now here is Brandon Lau. Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. And 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. 0-2 in this one. On the ground, right side, Polanco. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Alexa, play X1075.
Sean Jelly.
Alexa, lower. Alexa, lower.
That one ripped right center field. And out of here. Yeah. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
This to third.
He's in there.
Bregman.
He's in there.
No play. That's an infield
Let's
single.
go.
The batter,
And
number
now,
7.
Jorge
Second
Polanco.
baseman, Jorge.
Oof, why am I
And a
seeing
swing and a
that
miss
shit?
there.
Polanco.
0-1.
And that one popped in the air,
Drop.
left field.
No.
Alvarez sprinting after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. In the dirt. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Over to Lau. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Hash breaks.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. Swinging a ball hammered. Left field. Going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the DH, Jeff McNeil.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Them, but before that,
Set for the last half of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Guerrero takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. Swing and he breaks his bat. 2 gone.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Ortiz at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Hammer, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the throw.
gosh damn it. How you 99
and
speed?
that's a nice
Beat
play
that.
to end the inning.
Come on, bro.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
For New York,
Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Cueto back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Crow Armstrong should have it. They got it for out number 2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Bellinger stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 8th. And here is Shea Langoliers. Jelly, the tall righty, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Seager. And a quick out, number 1. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count is even. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman down to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Loud, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground at 3rd, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab something to eat. After that, man. That was a great win. Just want to check where I'm at. We got new stuff coming out new anyway. So I'm close to that. So I got the 5-pack, so I'm close to this. Ooh. That's why I didn't get yellow chip. I got the extra base hits, got the pitchers, need 2 saves. Got the total bases. 3rd drop, I just need 2 more doubles. 2 more doubles. I'm gonna be right back. TikTok, I'll see you later. See the Hawk. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, guys. I was sneezing out there and fucking knocked down the picture frame. I'm trying to fix it now.
First base or a catcher card? I didn't look.
Here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. One run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Back in Anaheim, top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt Gorski. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Matt Gorski. Anderson back to work. And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Ball 1
That's
there.
the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way. And that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. New inning getting started. Digging in, Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. He swings and fouls one off. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And that's down and away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Anderson back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Trout has a beat on it. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Swings through that one for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one
That's the ball.
cutting but missing down low. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Anderson makes the catch. 1 away. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Second inning set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt Gorski. Upstairs.
1-0.
And another
That's a
ball.
Outside.
Sliced hard but foul. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Matt Gorski. He was late there. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
They'll just do that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself and quickly 1 away in the second. Anderson back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a big swing. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a base hit. Anderson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Anderson ready to work. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Throws to first. One out in the second. Back in Anaheim, top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt Gorski. Tap foul at the plate. And a pitch. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Adele moves under it. One down.
Oh, you drove that one.
Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Matt Gorski. Anderson back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Matt Gorski. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
No ball.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Gorski. Anderson back to work. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's up.
That misses, and it's 1-2. Stays alive. Anderson ready to work. And that's too high. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Top of the second at the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt Gorski.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there.
We're going to right now, guys. We're going to end the stream and we'll be back later.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
See you guys all later.
I believe we've said all we needed to say.